What's up guys, Crane here from LogicLounge.com, and it's time for a What's on My iPhone, where I show you what's on my iPhone. Let's get started here with my home screen. This is exactly what I see as soon as I unlock my phone. I have the great third-party application of Fantastical, which shows me the date in the little bubble there, and it is just a great calendaring application. I have the default photos and camera app. I use Weather Underground for all of my weather, which is great because I get a simplistic overview when I first open it up, and then I can dive down into even more detailed statistics and stuff like that, which is fantastic for anybody who loves to really look at the weather in their area. The default clock app, which I use for all of my alarms. Waze for getting around town. I think it's just the best GPS app out there, period. So I tend to use that as well. Wallet, which I've actually been starting to use a little bit more. I've been more partial to Apple's News app over other ones, just because I find it a little bit better when browsing through all of these stories. So I tend to use Apple's News app over anything else. On top of that, I use Slack for collaborating with both friends and family, as well as IM Plus Pro 7, which is a great IM application. Google Voice for people that I don't want to give my actual phone number out to. The App Store and settings, which is, pretty plainly simple there. On the second page here, I have 1Password. That's how I store all of my passwords. Alien Blue, which is a fantastic Reddit app. I would suggest you get it if you have an iPhone, because it's just the best one out there. The Google Authenticator app, because I have second level authentication on pretty much all of my logins that I can have, so that holds all of my authentications. Spotify, just one of the best music services out there, since I can stream everything, and it's just fantastic to use. I do subscribe to it as well. In social, I have things from Twitter to the Facebook official applications, to Messenger, Google Plus, Instagram, all the official social applications there. For Twitter though, I used to use Tweetbot, and then they decided to upgrade the version and charge you like $10 for their upgraded version, even though you really didn't get a lot out of it. So I switched back to the default Twitter application. Under entertainment, I have things like YouTube, Netflix, Plex. I have a home Plex server, so I stream a lot of my content. Twitch on there, great for watching Twitch content. Vessel, TuneIn. I even have esports in there, which is great because it's a news application. I follow the CSGO Pro scene out there, so I use the app to see what's happening around and see all that fun stuff. Amazon Video, of course, Shazam for finding music. Financial stuff, the only thing really in here is Coin. Coin is that changeable card that I reviewed a little while ago. I've actually been using that as well. Travel, just a whole bunch of travel apps. FlightAware, which is a great one. Live ATC, if you love to listen to ATC, Live ATC is the app to get. And then Flight Radar down there, which allows you to track planes in the air. Shopping is very simple. I don't do a lot of online shopping on my phone. I usually do it on my desktop, so I just have the basic apps. Amazon to look up prices, Red Laser to scan everything and see if there's lower prices out there. For productivity, I do have Chrome as a secondary browser because I've been having some issues with it in the past, so I've been using Safari as my primary. Hangouts, of course, TeamViewer, all that fun stuff, all the default Apple applications. Nothing too special in there. The folder with a little Apple icon is just all the default Apple apps that I can just throw into one little thing. Services, fairly simple, just the services that I use on a daily basis, which is Verizon, Time Warner Cable, and Starbucks, because I love my coffee. And then I have some applications down here at the bottom. These are applications that I use semi-frequently, so I don't want them in folders, but I want them out to get to quickly. Stuff like voice over IP applications like TeamSpeak and Mumble, Telegram, which is a great kind of like anonymous messaging service when I'm messaging people, Colloquy, which is a great IRC application. Steam is on here due to the fact that I have second level authentication on, and it gives me a code every time I open up Steam to put in. Yelp for looking up good reviews of places around for good places to eat, because that's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to go actually find better places to eat than the places that I've usually been looking at. And last but not least, Outlook, that I've been using as a secondary email application, just for kind of Outlook type things. But my main application has been Airmail, which is actually in beta right now. You can tell by the little orange dot next to it. So it's in beta right now, and I'm testing it out. It's been a great application. When it finally comes around, I'm probably going to actually switch to it. But I would recommend getting Airmail on your Mac if you don't have it, and when it comes out, getting Airmail on your phone. And I tend to use phone, mail, web, and text messaging on my bottom bar. So there you guys go. That is on my iPhone. Have you seen any applications that you like? Do you have any recommendations for me? Leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in our next video.